Hey, what's up, Josh? This is a demo video for you for both of your sabers. I got these two sabers from KY done. One is a Starkiller variant that they do, which is super cool. It has actually a purple tinted crystal in there, but it does a really good job of lighting up different colors, and we'll go over that. And excuse me. And then I have got your Jedikiller from them also. That has their crystal in it, and then I put a secondary crystal in here, and then I cracked that guy for some light refraction like I like to do, right? They're both 2-button setups and installed with Proffies, but we'll go over the Jedikiller first. So you got CCSabers in here. This is your blade retention screw right here, so I'm leaving this out of the blade socket for right now, so we can we'll toss a blade in there later, but it takes a 1-inch diameter neopixel blade. You'll be able to see these crystals a lot more when we throw a battery in it. To get to everything, I did not put the bolts in here for the sake of this demo video, but you'll have a bolt right here. You want to take that out, obviously, and then slide the handle off just like that, right? And then that exposes your chassis right here. So you've got a fully removable battery, 28 millimeter. There's a 28 millimeter speaker back here, and then if you ever need to get to your board, you do have access to your micro USB from right here without moving anything. But if you wanted to get to your SD card, you would need to loosen this set screw and pull this chassis out slightly. Only pull it out though on the amount that you need to get to your board. Don't try to take it all the way out. There's some wire slack right behind the secondary crystal chamber because that's where I put all my wires, because I have to wire the board out here. And then I slide this chassis in and I lock it down, right? 2-button setup. So your front switch, or your top switch, is your activation, and then your bottom switch over here is your auxiliary. This is a tight blade chamber, or this is a tight battery cradle, just to make sure that everything locks in place. So while you're going to be able to get the battery in fine, hang on. You can get the battery in just fine. You're probably going to need a tool to take it out, and I'll show you how to do that. But spring side is your negative right here.
You, like your father,
snaps into place. Now I don't have the bolts right here in front of me, so I'm just going to slide the handle on where it goes for now. We'll do the demo, but we're going to kind of take it easy on the demo. I'm really just kind of showing you that these sabers work. So you can see your crystal chambers going, and you see the difference between theirs, which is a normal crystal. It's a quartz crystal. It's nice, but then you can see the difference what happens when you crack that crystal in the oven, right? So it sounds really mean. Auxiliary. So yeah, that's working. Everything's looking good. I'm going to throw a 1-inch blade in it for you so you can see it fired up. It's got to not hit anything. I'm going to make sure I'm down on those pins as well. So you do have motion controls, right? So you could swing this guy on and twist it off if you wanted to, or if not, we'll just use the power button. So power button right here. Battle mode. Then to get to your soundtracks, hold down your power for a second and then let go. Right? And then do the same thing to turn it off. Hold it down for a second and let go.
ancient integration.
So you know the battle mode, you will see that engaged in your crystals.
could you give me? Everything.
So your blade lock up and your crystals. How loud it is, it's super loud. We'll twist that off and take the blade out. So I left all of the stock fonts on there for you as well. Though these stock fonts, when you mess around with those and the blade is off, the crystals will be off too. And then when you light the blade up, they will just mimic what your blade is doing. That's how I have those programmed. And then you just take a tool from the positive side over here and pop it right out just like that. And that is your Jedikiller. So we're going to take this and set it off to the side. And we'll go over your Starkiller, which is really cool, right? They do a very nice variation of the Starkiller here. So you got your shine through windows that you'll see with these greeblies here. This is also a 2-button setup. So, you know, up here is your activation. Back here, that's your auxiliary switch. So again, you'll have a bolt right here or a screw that you'll want to take out. I don't have it here for the purpose of this demo. But then everything slides off here. And then here's your chassis. Your board does sit outside on this guy, so you can get to everything from here, micro USB. Extremely tight snap fit down into the shelf, so if you need to pop it up to get to your SD card, you just pop it up like that, do your thing, and then snap it back down. I would not take it all out of this shelf. That would assist you in snapping it back down, because I press these down pretty tight. You know, again, 28mm speaker back here. You got a removable battery, so spring side is your negative. Let's throw a battery in this guy.
You, like your father, I know. Bye.
So these are set up identically, but we'll skip through the sound font that we did already, but I just want you to see the crystal. That's their crystal, and although that crystal has a purple tint when it's off, it does a really nice job of lighting up to whatever color. Shine through here, here.
Ancient, I will give you so much more.
We'll throw a blade in this guy. So you actually have 2 blade retentions on here that I left alone. You've got one right here, and you've got another right here. For my purpose, I'm just going to use this one because it's a little easier for me to get to with my fingers. But you can use both, right? So again, this takes a 1-inch diameter blade. And we'll lock this guy down.
What could you give me? Everything.
We'll get the blade in.
What could you give me? Everything.
Nice shine through here. That's looking pretty sweet.
Starkiller.
This is more of an audio flicker blade. Blade lock up. So you notice how you get that blade lock up in your crystal? It's working just like it should too. Now we're into the stock fonts, right? So that's when I said the crystal will mimic your blade.
Smooth gray.
Nice fire blade, so you got a fire crystal too.
Smooth fuzz.
Just like that. So now we'll take this blade out. Easier to do your blade retentions with an Allen wrench. I didn't bring one with me, so you can do it with your finger, no biggie. We'll take that out. And then with the battery, of course, unscrew that screw right there, pop your handle off, and then come over here from the positive side. And this one you can take out with your finger, right? And then we'll just put this back together for safekeeping. But yeah, those are your 2 sabers. I also have your 3rd saber from KY Sabers that you said was going to be a static display. So that's not in this video, right? That will get sent along with these other 2. Let me know if you got any questions. And if not, these guys will go out in the mail to you tomorrow. Thanks.